Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. First of all, I'd like to obviously wish you all a good day tomorrow, a good Australia Day. Hope you all have got everything organised and everyone's and have a good safe time. Just having a look, obviously, at the ASX 200, it looks very very good. Very very bullish. We came down, bounced beautifully off those trend lines. I think that looks absolutely stunning. And today we actually, to be honest, the trending stocks have been they're slow at the moment. We're buying a lot of stuff off weekly trend lines, and it's not the sort of it's sort of they're sort of generally moving in a pretty slow way. But we're pretty happy that I think we'll do well with all these trending stocks. And we did take profits on ALU. It was a good little 9% in about 4 or 5 days, which I like it, but I feel bad about taking the profit. This, still looks very, very bullish to me, this chart. So we'll just see what happens over the next, obviously, 2 nights on the Dow, and see generally how the markets are trading. And I think we'll be back into this ALU pretty quickly, because I think it's an exceptional story, a great trend, and I think this has got further to run up possibly. So if you didn't get out of it today, don't panic. I think you're well. Good idea to even still be in it. Just have a look at the other trends. I mean, web's doing really well for us. Again, it's up about 3.5% since we put on a few days ago, and went for that sort of buy signal very nicely. But that looks very very bullish, that trend. And again, we're buying this company fundamentally. We're very very confident that I think this will report very well next month, and for me, it's looking very 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 good. Um, Good to see ALQ again. We have taken the dividend out of this, about 17 cents. We have got a target price of $7, and just a little bit patience. I think eventually it'll get there. It's holding that trend line absolutely beautifully. So for me, it looks absolutely fine. Again, corporate travel, another one of these great growth stories, great sort of trend. Just coming down, retesting that sort of really bullish trend line, but we have got that sort of $19, $20 target price on corporate travel. Uh, Again, I just do Domino's at the end. Again, Aristocrat, again holding that really bullish trend line. So absolutely no issues with these stocks at all. As with obviously Ramsay Healthcare, just absolutely fine for me. It's getting a little bit shaky around this level, but I think again it's going to report really well next week. And obviously Fisher and Paykel, you know, working its way back up above those trend lines, which good story should do. Good story growing its earnings, and as much as they are, it should do. Would like to just have a look at Domino's. Domino's is looking a little bit weak, and actually got sort of a little bit of a bearish sell signal. I it's a battle between the often a lot of these stocks. It's a battle between the fundamentals, the trends, the sentiment, the fear and greed. I think often around this time of year, you can see it a little bit, not as clearly, but just before earnings, this time in February last year, you can see these big black candles, and I think you do get a little bit of fear with Domino's because it is run on some pretty high P's, but we're pretty confident of the growth story with Domino's. I think worst case scenario it should hold at $60. We are expecting some good results coming out in the next month or so, and I think it'll just work its way up from here. So I'm not sort of unduly worried about Domino's. It's one of the you just what you got to do with all these stocks, and we're buying the sort of best growth stories. It's got a great long-term trend. It's just having I think a little bit of a rest before it continues. I think they're obviously growing their stores and growing their revenue. This company absolutely fantastically year out, year in. Just for before you go, and just have a quick look. Like I said, Webjet came through that obviously buy signal absolutely beautifully. DDR is not doing sort of too much. It's sort of opened at 240, it's at 236, but still another day, so hopefully she'll do well. But generally speaking, all those stocks that we said would be really bullish this week have just been unbelievably bullish. Generally speaking, Rio 3.81% today. Wow, that looks really very 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 good. As does obviously ORG, still looks very bullish. A2 Milk, again, these look fantastic. TWE, they're still very 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 bullish. Some of the ones that are still really moving nicely. ORI has had a great week so far this week. Obviously ALU were in it. ORE up 5% today, looks absolutely stunning. Um, really, this is one of our favorite trending stocks. Um, I'm not going for it at the moment. I think just the way the market is at the moment, it's just very up and down. I think I've got to buy ORE at the moment. I prefer to buy it near these sort of trend lines on a weekly. I don't really want to buy this on a short-term chart at the moment. And PME just absolutely stunning. It had a fantastic move up this week. Just what we were saying yesterday, how ORE looks very similar to Hansen, and again had another great day. Looks fantastic, as does DTL, continuing that bullish sentiment. So I think those sort of bullish stocks showing doing very very well for us this week. And again, those stocks that we said be bearish and stay away from. And what's so interesting is so many of these companies, so many of these GMG, GPT, look at some of these Westfield, Centre Group, SCP. There's so many of these are to do with the property sector. So there's big warnings. I think these property companies certainly stay well away from. And again, these stocks that we said would be bearish this week have generally speaking been really weak. So again, those sort of weekly buy and sell signals giving us great and giving the day traders out there that are members of Equity Story some absolutely fantastic short-term guidance. Anyway, that's all I've got to talk about tonight on Equity Story. Again, have a great day tomorrow, and I look forward to bringing you this report on Friday evening. Thank you, and good night.